that went on, and I grew to hate my father. But through my spiritual walk, I learned that that's not right. I can't judge him for his mistakes. I have to be a man and wear my official last name with pride, regardless of what has happened. So, that's it in a nutshell. It's basically a spiritual thing more so than anything else.
Talk to us about the move to will linebacker and how that adjustment's going.
It's not that much of an adjustment. The only thing it is, like I said in the spring, is basically a name change. We both playing on the inside. We both have A gaps, B gaps, whatever the formation may be. On the will, we both have to slide out of the box sometimes, depending on the formation. So it's basically the same. At the end of the day, it's football, so you just go out and play with great effort, eyes, technique, and tackling. You'll be fine.
So we missed the first part. I guess you were explaining your name change. Could you go back over that a little bit? I'm sorry.
My name change basically was a spiritual move. It's a lot of things that went on in my past, with my mother and father, that I grew to hate my father. And through my spiritual walk, I've learned that, that's not right. I can't judge him for his mistakes. I have to just be a man and wear the last name with pride and also forgive him and love him through Christ. And that's what I've done. So it's basically a spiritual move. He was nothing out of the ordinary.
So you essentially had a reconciliation with him this summer?
Right. We're working on a relationship. I talk to him just about every day. I see a lot of myself in him, and we look alike. So when he come up to the game, y'all say, "This is not Corico. He got a bald head, okay?" So, but it's a lot of similarities there. And it's been great. We've just been working on it constantly, just getting to know each other more. So each and every time we talk, and even when I went home, I hung out with him, and it's been great. Anytime God's in it, it's gonna work. So.
What's your daddy's name?
Marvin.
Marvin,
right?
What's the biggest difference you're seeing in the defense this year?
Well, we had a lot of young guys last year, and a lot of redshirt freshmen. This year, those guys are sophomores, and they understand. You got to run to the football. They understand you got to study. So those guys have really come on for us, and we really need those guys because we have a young team. So therefore, those guys they're going to be really key, and they have been putting in work throughout the spring and the summer, and it's transpiring over in camp. And those guys are doing a great job. So, and we're going to need those guys, like I said, but that's the biggest thing thus far.
Coach Venables talked about your leadership. Thought that's why it was a good carryover from the spring to these first couple days here. What exactly does he mean by that kind of leadership? What kind of examples is he talking about?
First of all, being a leader, you got to lead by example. And I do a lot of that, so they say. I make sure I keep my nose clean. I make sure I'm on time. I'm doing a lot of things because if you stick your neck out there and you want to be a leader, they're gonna be watching you. So you got to just make sure you holding up your part too. But just texting guys to come in and watch film, just stand on them about, hey, run to the football, hey, let's pick it up a little bit. Those things makes a leader. And a leader, you just can't wake up one day and be a leader. Leaders are born. Leaders have those things, so they have those different characteristics of being able to grab the room and get everybody on the same page. So those are just some of the similarities that he's talking about. And it's not all me. We got other guys on the team too. Rashard Hall, Jonathan Meeks, Xavier Brewer. Stephon is a young leader, but he's going next year when we're all gone, he's going to really have the grasp of the team. Malachi, the whole defense. We just have a lot of leaders, man. And on the offense side of the ball, it's Andre Taj, Nuke. So it's not all me.
Has it been different playing with Tig for the same position as opposed to playing beside him for the last couple of years? How's that worked for you?
It's been great. It's a great competition. Anytime you got great competition, you're gonna get the best out of both players. So it's just been great, just day in and day out, just a constant grind. And Tig's gonna come, and I know he's gonna come and bring it every day. So I know I got to stay on my toes and bring it every day as well. So that's all it is to it.
And just so I'm clear, when was the last time you talked to your father before all this? Or was there a lengthy situation where you guys didn't communicate, or?
The last time I talked to my father was the other day. He called me and told me to have a great camp and just work hard every day and just give it my best shot because this is my last season and, just want to have a memorable last season.
I mean, before you reached out to him, before you...
Oh, it was a couple of years.
Yeah.
Probably like 3 years plus that I talked to him.
And when did y'all start the communication back again? Exactly.
Roughly around probably January, February maybe. Because James Trapp, his battlegrounds are crucial. They bring the best out you. So once he started those battleground sessions, I really got into the word and really grew spiritually, and all that stuff just moved me into just making everything right. A lot of living right off the field, just making a lot of things right. So that's when it really started.
For sure, Corico.
Thank y'all.